What is going on, guys? It's Dr. DJ King here, and I'm here with a review for Tokyo Mirage Section Sub FE. Now, I have already beaten the game, and I'm playing through the second time. As you can see right here, Season 2. This is my clear data, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to load an older save file that I have. Let's load this save file. So I'm going to be going through over some of the key features, the characters, the battle system, and give you a good feel of the game itself. So right off the bat, the entire game will take place in Tokyo. And throughout the game you'll be able to unlock new places to go to, and each new place that you end up going to have a dungeon in them. Well, not all of them, but most of them have a dungeon in them. And Shibuya is one of the main places you can go to. And there you'll be able to buy items, buy accessories for your characters, and later on in the game you'll be able to unlock costumes for your characters. There are a total of 7 party members, and as you progress through the game, do a lot of battles, you'll be able to unlock some new weapons and new skills as you go along, and I'm going to show you that right now. And this game is focused a lot on the combat, and it's a crossover between Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem. And when you're in the combat, you have to think a lot because you want to be able to know your opponent's weaknesses and resistance, and know your own party weakness and resistance, and you have to learn the sessions. And as you can see here, these are your performers, which are similar to Persona in the Persona games, or the demons or whatever in the Shin Megami Tensei games. So as you go through combat, use your weapon, you gain experiences on them, which you can use to upgrade or even unlock new weapons. And in order to unlock the new weapon, you have to defeat certain amount of monsters, get their performers, and use them to be able to unlock them. And not only that, you also be able to unlock special skills that will help your certain party members in battle or outside battle, in order to like have yourself get an advantage throughout the game in the dungeon. And later on in the game, you will also be able to perform class change, which is from the Fire Emblem game, where you'll be able to have a base class become a master class. And later on, you may be able also to like change into another class, but in order to do that, you need a master seal. So a lot of customization in the game, from the weapon, costume, performers, and overall all of that. And not only that, you also have the ability to swap out characters in battles, and I'm just going to show you that right now. So overall, the game story is basically surrounded around Ishuki Tsubasa, who basically Tsubasa wants to become popular, become an idol and all of that. So Ishuki's main goal in this game is to guide the other party members and everyone else in the Fortuna office entertainment to be able to move forward in the idol industry. And that plays a big role into his character and other character development. And there are 3 side stories for each character, so a lot of customization, character development in this game and character interaction. Not only through the side story, but in battles, the characters interact with each other in a way of what they call ad-lib, which is basically two characters basically team up together and do a section combo attack that also boosts the chances of getting better performance off monsters. So I'm gonna try to get into a battle. I'm gonna show you one of the skills you can use to be able to, or items you can use to be able to lure monsters to you faster. You use the attack tracer spray, and then they spawn. You hit them once, similar to like the Persona game or the similar game Shinji game. You hit them, they get stunned, and then you be able to enter battle. And when you enter the first battle for the first time with a character with a costume they never wore before, or whenever you change costume, they have this little intro for them. So yeah, so right now I'm going to show you one of the sections, or one of the ways that all party members can interact in battles. As you can see right here, this is a section skill, Isuki Profit skill, and then all the 5 other party members going in. You can have up to all 6 of them. And you can have that, and then they're gonna follow up with the attack. And this is something you want to take advantage of in boss battles, because the enemies themselves and bosses themselves can do it also. And when they do it, it can easily wreck your party and cause you to like have game over. So you might want to take advantage of it as soon as possible when you have the chance. And as you can see right here, your carnages, the weapons you have, gain experiences, and you'll be able to learn new skills with it. So a lot of combat, a lot of things to know in the combat. So overall, the story is the performers are basically the Mirage, which they call the performer before they became returned to the normal. They basically came from another world, the world of Fire Emblem, the Shadow Dragon Marked world, and pretty much they are trying to like resurrect the Shadow Dragon, and pretty much to do that they can't do it in their world, so they came to this world. And basically your goal is to basically stop them from taking the human performer, which are inside of everyone. The Mirage are inside of every human in this world, and basically they are attacking whenever there's a large group of people. They attack. So basically pretty much it's pretty similar to what you get in normal animes. So yeah, as far as the visuals goes, the character models are really well done, and the character expression, the animation in this game is really well done, and the colorful is very colorful, vibrant. So yeah, and as far as the music goes, the voice acting, I'm actually glad they didn't do English voice acting, because I feel that the characters, most of the characters would not feel, you know, as good as they should be if they had English voices, because this is the J-pop idol JRPG theme games, and you would want to be able to capitalize on the Japanese theme with Japanese voices. And not only that, the music in this game is really amazing. They are very catchy and memorable. And yeah, the voice acting and sound, they are great. And last thing I'm going to talk about is my enjoyment and replay value. And it depends on the player. If you like JRPG, turn-based JRPGs, and you want a good battle system, that gets you, you know, excited each time, then this is something you might want to pick up. And if you love animes, manga, this is probably something you want to pick up if you have a Wii U. If you're not familiar with Fire Emblem or Shinigami Tensei, this would probably be a great start for you, and it's not as hard as the two of them, especially the Shinigami Tensei game or Persona game. It's somewhat fair in a way. Hard mode is not really that hard, but if you're not taking advantage of the session skills, learning the enemy weaknesses, and leveling up your party a bit to stay on par with the bosses, then you might have a bit of difficult time. So yeah, it depends on where you stand in the JRPG genre. And as far as replay value goes, it also depends on how you progress through the game. If you're doing every side story throughout the game before you reach the end, then it may take you about over 60 hours to complete it. If you just kind of like do the main stuff and not do the end of the side story, then it will be pretty much 40 hours or less. But I recommend doing the side story because you get bonuses such as being able to get more money from the session stage, be able to get more money when you share items, getting higher bonuses in battles. So it's better to do the side story, and not only that, doing all the side story unlock the true ending to the game. Basically an ending that will sort of kind of hint at a possible sequel, but not necessarily. So yeah, pretty much if you love JRPG, you have a Wii U, and you want to play a JRPG, this is something you should pick up. So that's it for this review. Thank you guys for checking out this review, and I'll catch you guys in my next video game review.